On behalf of the Healthy Hospital Working Group, hello and welcome. If you would like to enter our prize draw for week 2, please scan the QR code on the screen or you can copy the link in the chat. Both of these will be posted again at the end of today's session. Now, without further delay, Cathy, let's Deskercise.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to our last morning session of Deskercise. Let's start off by taking a deep breath in through our nose, shrugging those shoulders up to the ears, and then exhaling and pressing those shoulders down. Inhaling lots of fresh oxygen, positive energy, and exhaling negative stress and tension out of your body into the floor. One more time, deep breath in, shrug those shoulders up. Exhale and press down. Keeping those arms relaxed at your sides, we're going to turn our head from side to side to stretch our neck. Just try to clear your mind a little bit, become aware of your body, noticing if there's any tension or stress in a specific part of your body, and try to release that and just let it go. One more time to the side. And let's go with the neck flexion and extension, lifting the chin up to stretch the front of our neck, and then down to stretch the back of our neck. Take your time, slow yourself down a little bit. Give yourself permission to just relax and take a break. Clear your mind and your body. One more time. As we hold the chin to the chest on this repetition, we're going to roll the head all the way around nice and slow. Let's go the other direction. Feel free to close your eyes if that helps you to relax more deeply. Bringing the head back up to the center, tipping your ear to your shoulder to stretch the side of your neck. And taking it to the other side. And coming back to the center. Reaching the arms up nice and high. We're going to do some posture correction. We're going to retract the shoulder blades. Try to drive your elbows as close behind you as you can. And reach up. And squeeze back. Breathing in. Exhaling out, opening the chest. Squeezing those back muscles. One last time, reaching up and squeezing back. On this one, we're going to bring our elbows at 90 degrees to our waist with our palms up. We're going to externally rotate those shoulders. Pretend there's a wall behind you. You're trying to touch your thumbs to that imaginary wall. Again, we're opening the chest, squeezing those back muscles. Once more. Good. Bringing the elbows up shoulder height. We're going to now bring those fingertips back to that imaginary wall. Continuing to open the chest, loosen those tight chest muscles, and contract those back muscles. Last one, holding it here. You're going to slide your arms up the imaginary wall to try to touch your fingers in a diamond shape over your head. Slide the arms back down. Pushing back, pushing the fingertips and the forearms against that imaginary wall. Last one, this time we're going to hold the arms up, interlace those fingers, take a deep breath in, reach nice and tall, and then lean over to one side. Inhaling, come back up, and lean over to the other side. Coming back to the center, we're going to bring the hands behind the head, and we're going to gently go into a back extension, supporting your head with your hands. Just go as far as you feel comfortable, looking to the ceiling. And then we're going to round it out, bringing it forward, tucking the chin and elbows in, and rolling slowly downward, just to where you feel comfortable. And then slowly roll yourself back up. Open up the elbows and chest again. Spread your feet just a little bit wider, and then let's rotate out the waist. Trying to look as far behind you as you can. One side and then the other. And releasing that, give that a shake. Bringing that arm across your chest, hugging it in, keeping your body square to the front. Let's open and close our hands and then rotate our wrists in both directions a couple times. And then bringing the arm behind your head, you're going to pull back on your elbow to stretch the triceps. Take a big breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to lean to the side again. Bringing it back up, shake that out, and repeat that sequence on the other side. Bringing the arm across the chest, hug it in, open and close your hand, and then rotate that wrist in both directions. Hand goes behind the head, pulling back on the elbow if you're able to. If you can't quite reach your elbow, you can use your head to press back. Inhaling, and then on the exhale, let's lean over to the side. And come on back up. Great job. Give that a little shake. We're going to move on to a few lower body stretches. So you're going to bring one knee into your chest, hug it in nice and tight, rotating that ankle both directions. If you need to hang on to something for balance, please go ahead and do so. And then let's externally rotate that hip joint. So you're going to make a nice big circle with the hip joint. And let's take it the other direction, rotating that leg inward. And then we're going to cross that ankle over to the opposite knee. We're going to sink down into a chair sit to stretch the gluteus muscles. Core nice and tight for balance, or hold on to something. And get as low as you can comfortably to feel a stretch in that crossed over leg. Bringing it back up, we're going to take the foot behind if you're able to, grab it, push your hips forward, press against the hand. If you have difficulty reaching your foot, you can use the seat of a chair to place your foot on it. And the last stretch for lower body on this side, we're going to bring our heel forward, hinge through the hips so our back is nice and straight, tailbone high, chest up. Pull your toe right up to your face, as high as you can to the ceiling. And then taking that opposite hand, you're going to reach across to the outside of that foot, or as far as you can. And then come on back up and shake that side out. And we'll repeat that sequence on the other leg. Rotating that ankle around in both directions. Moving on to an external hip rotation outwards. And then internally rotate. Good, getting some fluid and blood flow and oxygen into that hip joint. Cross it over. Find your balance. Sink down. Stretching out that glute. Standing back up, grabbing the foot behind or using a chair. Pushing the hips forward and pressing against that hand to get a good stretch through the front of our leg on the quadriceps muscles. And bringing that heel forward, hinging forward through the hips, keeping that chest up. Pulling the toe as high to the ceiling as you can to stretch through the whole entire back of that leg. Then take your opposite hand and reach as far as you can across the leg that's in front. And then slowly bring yourself back up, shake everything all out. And we're going to bring our hands together in front, shoulders relaxed. Apply a little pressure, then release. And again, a little pressure, release. Bringing the backs of the hands together, we're just going to push them together and then shake them out. Let them flop around like a rag doll. Loosening up them wrists. And release. Finishing with some big breaths. We're going to reach up this time as we inhale. Exhale, bring the arms down. 2 more big breaths, just like that. Deep breath in, open your chest, reach to the ceiling. Exhale out. And 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you so much again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you back at 2 o'clock.